make me destroy you.
Hello, hello, hello. So we want to take a look at City Trees. Now, City Trees is a small mod. It's under 150 kilobytes. It's by Rogue Unicorn. Now, the primary thing this does is it adds some plants and trees to the different towns or cities. Now, mainly, if you look at this, if you look at the count, it mainly affects Whiterun and Solitude the most. Now, it does add some plants to Riften, and it does add some plants and a few trees to Markarth, and a few trees to Windhelm, but not a lot to those others. Mainly, it really puts a lot into Whiterun and a lot into Solitude. So I think those are the two towns worth seeing the most. I think it really does a nice job to both, and I think it does add something to the other towns, but you can really see a lot in Whiterun and Solitude. It really makes it worthwhile. So again, it's a very small mod, under 150 kilobytes by Rogue Unicorn. I'm going to hop out, and I have, I think, Mercy in Whiterun, so we'll take a look at Whiterun first.
You tried Mercenary?
All right.
It might suit you.
Well, of course, you had to come up and talk to me now. Anyway, we're here on Mercy. This is the new Mercy anyway. And we are in Whiterun. And you can see the trees and the flowers and things. And you can especially see it down through here, like over here. And down the main path here. Now, I'm also using Skyland, so that's where I'm getting my textures from. But these trees are from the City Trees mod, and a lot of the plants are from there as well. And we can run around. You can see some things here, and back over that way. But as you walk around, you'll see more in different places. A lot of foliage, a lot of flora has been added, so you get some nice flowers and trees and screaming kids. You know how it is, gotta have the screaming kids. And then if we head over towards the tree here, which is not regrown. Oh,
we can't afford it.
She's fussing, but he's left already. That's funny. So, anyway, though, you see all these plants, and we can head up towards Dragon's Reach, and you will see more trees are up here. Not a lot, but there's some. And then you can tell how much has been added to Whiterun by looking around from here. See all the trees. Quite a bit of trees. And then if we head back down, you can see more. Now, again, this is Whiterun. We can go to Solitude, and we will see similar. I think the effect is more dramatic here in Whiterun, honestly, but still, I believe you can go. We can go to Solitude. We'll take a look at Solitude, and you will see that it also has good effect there. It just seems more dramatic here in Whiterun because typically Whiterun doesn't have a lot of trees and stuff, and it just looks kind of dumb, kind of plain. And ever since we've been doing mods, people have been doing mods to add trees and flowers. It's looked a lot better. That's just the way it is. It does look a lot better. And if you come down here, see, having the trees kind of makes sense. It kind of feels right to me anyway. And if you look up the main path here, you'll see the trees and everything. Makes sense for an old established town, trading town, you know. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. It looks nice. We're going to go to Solitude, so I will see you there in a minute.
Position.
Alright, so we're here in Solitude, and as per usual, they're going to kill Rogvir. But when you come in the door here, you'll see there's a good group of flowers.
You betrayed us.
And a little clump of trees here. And we can look around. Here's a big tree there, and a big tree there, and some more flowers. They really made a nice difference here in Solitude. You know, they made it look a lot nicer with the flowers and the trees. I think that adds, I don't know, I think it adds something nice to the town. Depends on what you like, you know, if you're just looking around. Pardon me, she says, pardon me. So, I think it looks good. And I think it's nice that it has some trees. I mean, all your towns should have some trees, you know. It doesn't make sense that you would totally eradicate all the trees. You know, even if you just had a nice park somewhere, that would make more sense than having all the trees and everything gone. See, this looks... It still looks like that same narrow little path, but in a way it looks more narrow because of the trees and the flowers. But it's not bad. I think it looks good. I like it to myself. And then out in front of the palace you have some big trees, a couple of big trees. Makes sense again to me that you would have some bigger trees out here in basically the courtyard, you know. And not just have little scrubby ones, but have a couple of big ones. So, I think that's the main thing to show you. Let's see, can I jump up here? It's a little harder to do. I usually jump 10x. So, I may not be able to do it with 5x. There's a invisible platform that you can jump up on there. I don't think I can't quite do it with this 5x jump. So, okay. Anyway, and so I can't quite get up where I would usually, but like if you just look from here, you still get basically the same effect with the trees and the flowers and everything. So it's not too drastically different, but I think it adds a nice touch. It looks good. And like I said, Whiterun and Solitude are the most affected. The other towns, some things are added, but not as much. So I don't think it's as useful to look at the other towns. You can always take a look at them when you want. But up here, you won't see as much difference here. They keep this cleared out so that they can have their training and I'm sure their drills and whatever they would do here. So that makes sense. Alright. So, and then you see these bigger trees here. And the flowers and things down there. Looks nice. Looks very good. So, alright. Now, that's really everything I wanted to show you on this. I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to take us over... Oh, well, no. I'm going to take us out of here and take us and show you the mod again.
Go, go, go!
Alright, so this has been City Trees, a small mod, less than 150 kilobytes, by Rogue Unicorn. They're just adding some plants and trees to the different towns to make them look nice. Now, let's see, primarily again focused on Whiterun and Solitude. They did add some stuff to Markarth, and some things to Riften, and just a few things to Windhelm. You know, it's not going to be as drastic and notable as it is in Solitude and as it is in Whiterun, where they've really added a lot of stuff. Now, Riften, and you have to be particular about where you add things in Riften. It doesn't make sense to add a lot of trees due to the way it's made. Markarth, probably the same. I don't know where you would throw in a lot of trees. You notice they added some plants to both of those. Some, you know, plants and flowers. Windhelm, very hard. I mean, I see they added just a few trees. I've been there, and the snow trees look nice, but there's not a lot to show there because it's just a few trees. And that's not to say that that's bad. They had to do realistically what they could do. So anyway, just so you know, I think it looks good. It depends, you know, it's going to vary according to what you like, but there's nothing wrong with that. You can always choose what you want. I like this, and I've been keeping it around because I feel like with this, and then the textures I use, like either Skyland or Clever Sharfs or whoever, I feel like this goes well with that, and that my whole town is really still pretty much the vanilla town. It has a different texture on it, and then it has some trees and plants to bring it to life, which is nice. There are some other mods that do similar things, but I like this one because it adds a little bit to all the towns, at least a little bit, and all the major towns, and then it's not very big. So anyway, I really like it. It doesn't seem to have any compatibility issues for me. It works really well. I think that's the main thing. So I've not had any trouble with it. So alright, thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. Ah, hold it there. I will shoot you with my fancy hairdryer. Feel my heat. Brah, the dry heat. You need to get out some skin lotion now.